Good morning, all. Hi. Yeah, starting to feel better, which is a good thing. Yeah, just so you know, and this kind of goes along with it. I took a test. Well, just so you know, this class is sorry. I should explain. This class is it's a safety training, and actually, it's not so much a safety training. We were going to have a safety training today. Instead, what we're going to do is have an announcement, and I'm going to go over why we're having this announcement. But as a prelude to it, so the reason I wasn't here Tuesday was because I was not feeling well at all. And let me tell you what happened. So I'm not going to tell you the whole story because some of it's just stuff in my personal life. If you want to ask me about, then I'll let you know. But since this is up on YouTube, I don't really want to get into it with anybody else that might watch. So anyway, there was something I was going to do on Sunday, but with everything going on the way it's been going on, I wasn't sure it was the best place to go. And like I said, with everything that's been going around just on our site and within different programs, I didn't want to expose anything to anybody, even though I was feeling just fine. But there have been people that have been exposed to the Omicron variant around us, and I wanted to make sure that I was safe. So I had a rapid test that I took Sunday morning. Took the rapid test. And I took it early just so that I could let people know if I was going to be able to join what they were asking me to join with, and or if I was not going to be able to, because if it came up positive, I was going to say no, I'm not going to go. So I took the rapid test and I came up negative. Yay! And that was on Sunday. Now let's fast forward to Monday. So I went, did my thing on Sunday. I also had another test that I needed to do on on Monday, the next day, in the afternoon. Well, it was like 11ish. That I had to go get a PCR test done anyway because of everything that's going on. Just to make sure, we're trying to make sure everybody's safe. I had one done on January 3rd. That one came up negative. Thing on Sunday came up on negative. Going on Monday, just to get it tested, even though I just took an antigen test, but just to make sure that the PCR test reads the same. Sometimes they read differently. There are such things as false positives where it says it's positive, but it's not really. It happens. Science isn't 100% perfect all the time. Nothing really is. So I took that test, and then I came home. And a little while into being home, after a couple of hours, I started to feel strange. And then I started to feel really strange. I felt feverish. I asked somebody to check just my forehead and everything. They're like, yeah, maybe a little bit. And then it just kept getting worse. And then I started to feel nauseous. I started to feel feverish and get the chills. And then I couldn't keep food down anymore. And then the fever really kicked in. And I started feeling very, very warm. And again, this is on Monday. And I'd just taken a test the day before. And I had just taken a test earlier that day. But the one on Sunday. And so I was like, this is crazy. And so, but then I felt terrible all night. Got hardly any sleep. I felt terrible all day Tuesday. And so that's why I took the day off. And waited for my results. Now here's the thing, is I just got my results back today, this morning, and it came back negative. I did not ever have COVID. And which is a reminder that there's a lot of things going around still that you can still, and I still feel down. I mean, I'm feeling better, but I still feel like my joints hurt, things like that. Like, it was a really weird experience to have. But so anytime you feel like that, anything like that happens, please stay home. Take care of yourself. And then it's going to move into our announcement here. But, just make sure a lot of things are going on. And It doesn't mean it's COVID, you know. But it is important to go get tested to find out. And also right now, the booster shot's really important. You know, to get that, it really will fight everything off. Technically, we're all, in order to work, I don't know how it works for everybody, but you do need to have your booster shot. And we had the booster clinic. I don't know how many people participated from our program, but please go get that booster shot. If you can't, please let me know, and I will take you once we're actually back to in-person services, which is what this announcement is. So, like I said, I had a safety training. Instead, we have an announcement. And I want to make sure that this gets out to all the families and everyone. And so I'm doing this as a class this morning instead of taking up instead of running another class as well. And we'll just push that off to next week. Yeah, well, we'll see. So, this came out today. It says, "Dear participants, families, and caregivers, I am writing to let you know that Inroads Richmond will remain closed to in-person services through February 4th, which is Monday. So not this Monday, the 31st, but, the 7th is actually Monday, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. The 7th is when we'll return, but we're going to remain closed through the 4th to in-person services. So, next week it's the 31st, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 4th. 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, which is the 4th, but 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4th. And that is what we're going to be out for now. Well, let me keep reading. So through February 4th. At the very least, I imagine this update is disappointing. Extending the closure by 1 week is not ideal and not a decision we entered into lightly. We have continued to see people from our programs become sick with the COVID-19 virus as recently as in the past week, interrupting our original intent to reopen on January 31st, which would have been Monday. This causes us concern, but at the same time, county experts are reporting the surge may have peaked, and that is something that gives us great hope. So, while we're being extra careful right now, we are also optimistic about welcoming your return to in-person services on Monday, February 7th. I will be in touch again by next week. By then, I should have further information and any updated recommendations or precautions we can take. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Take care and be safe. Which this is Derek sent this out. So this is something that you can do. Reach out to him. Of course, I will be updated as well, and so will everybody else. But I want to make sure that you all know that this is we're trying to make sure that everything's safe for everyone. That's the most important thing. This has been emailed out to families. Of course, I want to make sure that I send it out as well. I will send out the letter via text tomorrow. I will forward it to all of you. For all of you that need it. The rest of you can just watch this, the video as well. But for your families to know that this is what we're going to be doing. So, in lieu of this, we'll be doing classes next week. The schedule will be coming out. But I do want you to ask me any questions that you have. So this is the first part of the class for this morning, is for you to digest this information and come up with any questions or anything like that you really want to know. If there's anything that we can do to help, please let us know. That doesn't include in-person services. Any program changes, anything like that, something that we can do to help out that I can see if I can accommodate, please let us know. But I do want the second part of this class, for the rest of the day, for you to let me know if you understand and what concerns you have, and please just text me or WhatsApp me personally. You can put it on our group chat as well, but I would suggest that it probably will be a little bit easier if you contact me personally, especially if it's personal to you in your life. Then you don't want to let everybody in the group know. Please, do whatever makes you feel most comfortable. But please let me know all your questions. We have a good amount of time for you to be able to get those answered after this class. So stay well. Please try to get your booster shots. And just be safe. Make sure you're washing your masks. You're keeping your distance, washing your hands. You remember, if you use a disposable mask, it's one and done. You use it once for one day, then it's done. Don't wear it again. It's the effectiveness of it goes pretty much down to where it's pointless that you even have it on. All you're doing is keeping yourself from breathing well. If you have a cloth mask, please make sure that you wash it after each use. I have a bunch of the same one. Actually, give me a second. Let me show you some. Hello, I'm back. So, I have a bunch of the same one. So, if you ever see me wearing these masks, just so you know, I have a bunch of them. And they look exactly the same. And I wear these because the N95s, everything else, no matter what, when I'm driving, I will wear the N95s, and it takes a while to adjust, but they fog up my glasses really bad. So I usually wear one of these, and I double mask, put another mask over it to keep everybody safe. But it also keeps my glasses from fogging up, which is not safe while I'm driving. But like I said, you have to tie off the ends to these. So I have 2 here that are washed and ready to go, and a bunch more here that are washed and ready to go, but they just have not been tied off yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think I have 2 more in the wash. So I have like 8 different masks, all looking the same. So just if you ever wonder, like, are you sure you're washing your? Yes, have a bunch of them and be ready to go. And washed each time. So every time I take one off, I've got my next one. I know they're comfortable. I know they fit my face well. And that's what I'm going to be using. That's just my personal recommendation for me. For any of you who have glasses or anything like that, you can order them. It'll take a while to get there, but I found that these are the best. I've ordered different kinds, and these have been the best for me. Like I said, but if it's a cloth mask, one and done. One and done. So, that's the announcement. So far, we'll be out until February 7th. We'll return on February 7th, so long as these cases go down, and especially within our own programs, that it goes down as well. And again, please feel free to ask me any questions, anything like that. If there's any last-minute classes you'd rather me do than the things that I have scheduled, please let me know. Anyway, miss y'all, and I hope to talk to you soon. Ciao for now.